It's time now for the WUCF Night News Watch, brought to you by Universal Orlando. In world news, a journalist from the British current affairs show Panorama is under fire after traveling to North Korea with a group of students and using them as his cover. The London School of Economic and Political Science states that he tainted the university's reputation and endangered the students' lives. LSE has stated the students were not informed enough to get proper consent by Mr. Sweeney and were only told that he was a journalist. The school also states that he could have ruined the opportunity for the students to travel there in the future. The BBC plans to air the show the reporter shot for, called North Korea Undercover, on May 15th, but the school is urging for the show to be pulled. In national news, 2 explosions caused chaos and tragedy this past Monday at the Boston Marathon. There were 3 fatalities and countless injuries, one runner even losing both of his legs. Both spectators at the scene and 4chan users helped the FBI and police to identify the suspect. The 2 men responsible are brothers Dokar and Tamerlan Sarnavia. The youngest, Dokar, is a 19-year-old college student at the University of Massachusetts. 5 days after the event, the pursuit ended and the older brother Tamerlan being ran over by Dokar and the police apprehending Dokar, who tried to avoid being captured by putting a gun in his mouth and firing. Tamerlan has been pronounced dead, and currently Dokar is in stable condition and being questioned by the FBI. In local news, this past week a suspicious envelope with no return address was delivered to a local judge in Daytona Beach. The 2 officers that handled the letter were quarantined. Taking extra precaution, the letter was put through various tests by a hazmat team for 2 hours. The powder suspected to be in the letter was just in fact the binding of the envelope. But recent events such as the Boston bombing established that being too safe is just not an option anymore. Sports and weather after this. Your future is calling. With the GED test, you can answer the call. The current GED test is expiring at the end of 2013, and your scores will expire too if you don't finish up and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss this chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED test by the end of 2013. Visit finishtheged.com today. In local sports news, UCF has won an appeal on the bowl ban that was handed down to them, meaning that they can participate in the bowl berth this year. The Florida State quarterback Clint Trickett has been released from his scholarship and will transfer to another school. He is on target to graduate in May. The defensive line coach for the University of Florida, Bryant Young, is stepping down from his position this year to spend more time with his family. He has been involved in football as both a player and a coach for 20 years. As for the weather, today will be clear skies with a high of 74. Tonight will be scattered showers with a low of 60. Tomorrow will be bright and sunny with a high of 80. The current Orlando temperature is 74 degrees. This WUCF newscast has been brought to you by Universal Orlando. Now back to more music on the home of the Knights, WUCF Orlando.